Week 17, lesson 2. Okay, so lesson is about more things about limits. All right, so let's just take a look at this first example, this one right here in pink. Determine whether f of x approaches infinity or negative infinity as x approaches -2 from the left and from the right. Okay, so here's where -2 is on this first drawing. Okay, so as I'm approaching it from the left, you can see that this function is increasing forever, so that's approaching infinity. And if I'm approaching that from the right, this is also approaching infinity. So from the left and from the right. Okay, now same exact directions for this other picture, left and right. Here's where -2 is. If I'm approaching it from the left, right, I'm headed towards -2 from the left. This is going up forever to infinity. But as I'm approaching -2 from the right, this is going down to negative infinity. Okay, so this lesson is all about vertical asymptotes. Okay, if you haven't quite put that together yet. All right, so next question says find the vertical asymptotes, if any, of this particular function. If you remember, and I know you guys didn't like this lesson, and I apologize for that, but vertical asymptotes are dependent on the denominator. This denominator does factor as x minus 2 times x plus 1. So what would make each of these equal 0? Well, the first one would be 2. And the second one would be -1. Those are the two vertical asymptotes. All right, so then scooting this up a little bit more. It says determine whether this is going to have a vertical asymptote or a removable discontinuity. That would be a point discontinuity. You may also remember them known as holes. All right, so take a look at function A. Since the numerator factors and since there is a common factor, there is a hole, a removable discontinuity when x equals -1. Okay, now on this one, the top does not factor, but there is a way to make this denominator equal 0. So this has a vertical asymptote. All right, and then for this last example, if it says to find the limit, you may want to figure out what this looks like. So I know that I have a vertical asymptote at x equals 2. And I know that I have a horizontal asymptote when y equals 1. Okay, and if you plug in a couple ordered pairs, then you'll see that it looks like this. Okay, or maybe you just plug this into Desmos. Not sure. You just need to know what this looks like. So we're trying to approach 2 from the left. 2 from the left. So I'm approaching this value in this way. All right, so as I'm approaching, this is going down, 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 down. It has a limit of -infinity.